Good morning, students. I welcome you all in your biology class. Students, today we are going to discuss lesson 6 tissues and the topic is muscular tissue, another type of animal tissue. Students, before muscular tissue, we have already discussed epithelium or epithelial tissue and connective tissue. Students, if we talk about muscular tissue, it is also called contractile tissue, and this tissue helps in our body movement and also it helps in the movement of substances within our body. If we talk about the characteristics, then the cells of muscular tissue, they are long and fiber-like, fibrous होते हैं, which are called muscle fibers. इनको हम muscle fibers भी बोलते हैं. Then these cells, they contain some special proteins which are called contractile proteins, and they are actin and myosin. These protein helps the muscle cells to contract and relax. Then students, these cells, or we say these tissues, they occur in the form of bundles or sheets. Bundles के form में present रहते हैं and covered by a sheet. Then the intercellular matrix, the matrix which is present between the cells, it is absent. There is no matrix, okay? And the different types on the basis of their functions, the different types of muscular tissues are striated, or we say voluntary, also called skeletal muscles, then non-striated or involuntary muscles, and then we have cardiac muscles. These are the three types of muscular tissues. Okay, so now we will discuss all these three types of tissues one by one. So students, we will discuss the first type of muscles. They are called striated or skeletal or voluntary muscles. So why they are called so? Striated because the muscle fibers, they show light and dark bands, alternate light and dark bands present रहते हैं when we observe them under the microscope, okay, after a proper staining. So that is why they are called striated muscles. Then skeletal because the muscle bundles, they are connected with our bones which help in their movement. So that is why they are called skeletal muscles. And they are called voluntary muscles because just like we move our limbs, our arms or our legs on our will. हम अपनी इच्छा से जो movements करते हैं, उन movements को करने के लिए muscles help करती हैं. That is why they are called voluntary muscles. Now, what about the structure of these muscles? The cells of these muscles, voluntary, striated or skeletal muscles, they are long, they are cylindrical, they are unbranched, मतलब branch नहीं होते, and also they are multinucleate, means which have many nuclei, जिनमें बहुत सारे nuclei present रहते हैं. You remember why we discussed the structure of nucleus? So I told you about the multinucleus, multinuclei present in a cell. Okay. Now friends, we move to next type, which is non-striated or involuntary muscles. Okay, friends, now we see the non-striated or involuntary muscles. Non-striated, friends, as it is very clear that the muscle fibers, they do not show any light or dark bands. That is why they are called non-striated, or we also call them smooth muscles. And they are involuntary because they do not function according to our will. हमारी इच्छा से contraction नहीं होता इन muscles में, so they are called involuntary muscles. If we talk about the structure, then the cells, they are long, they have the pointed ends, and they are spindle-like. This is spindle के form में present रहते हैं, and also they are uninucleate. the movement of food by facilitating the peristalsis movement. जो peristalsis movement होते हैं जिसके हेल्प से जो है हमारा जो खाना है वो इसोफेगस से स्टमक की तरफ मूव करता है, तो वो इनको हेल्प करते हैं. Iris of eye which controls the amount of light entering into our eye. जो हमारे आईज में कितनी लाइट एंटर हो रही है उसको कंट्रोल करता है. Then also in the ciliary muscle, जो ciliary muscles है, ओके, जो लेंस को फिक्स करने एकोमोडेट करने में हेल्प करती है आई में, उनमें भी ये प्रेजेंट रहते हैं. In ureters, in the bronchi of the lungs, okay, so this muscles or we say involuntary muscles, they are present here. Actually voluntary muscles जो है they help in locomotion, they help in the movement like in tongue movement में help करते हैं which helps in digestion of food. So similarly these are the functions of non-striated or involuntary muscles like I told you to help in that peristalsis movement due to which the food moves, okay, down to the stomach. Then also so not only to the stomach but alimentary canal that starts from our buccal cavity to the anus पर complete है, तो वहाँ पर food के movement में help करते हैं. Iris of the eye which controls the amount of light which is entering into our eye. So in this way these involuntary muscles they work, okay, involuntary which do not function according to our will, like blinking of eyes, ये हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं है. Okay, so these are involuntary muscles. Now the last and the third type of muscle we have cardiac muscles. ये सुने. Now the last type of muscular tissue, the third type is cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles, as with the word cardiac it is very clear, cardiac is related to heart, so it is present in the walls of heart. If we talk about the structure of these cells, the cells of this tissue they are cylindrical, okay, branched होते हैं, इनमें branches होते हैं, in the form of network they are found, and also they are uninucleate, only one nucleus is present. These muscles they are involuntary है, involuntarily काम करते हैं because they do not work according to our will. Heart muscles friends throughout the life they work, and the fibers they have dark and light bands. And function of cardiac muscles friends, the heart, जो heart के walls हैं, they are able to allow the flow of blood from heart to blood vessels with the help of these cardiac muscles. These cardiac muscles contract, and that is why heart is able to pump the blood to the blood vessels. So this is all about muscular tissue, where we have discussed the three types of muscular tissues: striated or voluntary muscles, okay, voluntary muscular tissue. Then secondly we have non-striated or non-striped or involuntary muscles, and thirdly we discuss the cardiac muscles. Now friends, we have another type of animal tissue which is nervous tissue, okay.
Yes students, now the fourth type of animal tissue is nervous tissue. All cells, they possess the ability to respond to stimuli. Stimuli means anything towards which we react, okay. The living organisms react towards the stimuli. However, the cells of nervous tissue, they are highly specialized for being stimulated, means ki they are specially responding to stimuli and then transmitting that stimulus very rapidly from one place to another within the body. Students, the stimulus which is received by the cells, it is very fastly transmitted to from one place to another in the body. The brain, the spinal cord and the nerves, they all are made of which tissue? That is nervous tissue. Now if we talk about the characteristics of nervous tissue, students, the nervous tissue, it is made up of the cells which are called nerve cells, or we call them neurons. Nerve cells or neurons, a neuron consists of a cell body with a nucleus and cytoplasm from which long thin hair like parts arise. तो जो न्यूरॉन है उसमें एक सेल बॉडी है in which there is a centrally located nucleus and cytoplasm, and from this cell body the long hair like structures they arise. Usually, students, mostly each neuron has a single long part which is called axon, and many short and branched parts which we call dendrites. Okay, so this is the structure of a neuron. Now, some more about neuron. Neurons, they are the structural and functional unit of nervous tissue. Like students, in our body, the cell is the structural and functional unit. Similarly, in nervous tissue, neurons, they are the structural and functional unit of nervous tissue. An individual nerve cell, a single nerve cell, may be up to a meter long. Students, nerve cells जो होते हैं, they are the longest cells in our body. And many nerve fibers, they are bound together by connective tissues and they make up a nerve. बहुत सारे nerve fibers जो हैं, they are bound together by connective tissues and they make up a nerve. As you can see in the diagram also, a structure of a neuron. A neuron has two parts. Number one, cell body or cyton. So this is the structure that we call cell body or cyton. It is star shaped and its cytoplasm contains a large nucleus. Then secondly, neurites. Neurites, students, they are arising from the cyton and they are of two types. Number one is axon and next it is dendrites. Okay, or we say dendron. Dendron is the singular and dendrites, they are plural. Dendrons, they are small and highly branched structures. As you can see the branches here, they are arising from the cyton. And what is the function of these dendrons? They receive impulses. Impulses means that electric signals, the stimulus from the previous axon. Axon से उनको impulses मिलते हैं and they pass these impulses to the cyton or cell body, we say. Now another part is axon. It is a long cylindrical structure. It arises from the cyton, or we also call it cell body. And what is the function of this axon? It conducts or passes the impulses which it gets from cyton to other neurons, to other nerve cells. Okay, so these are the functions of axon and dendron. Dendrons क्या करते हैं? They receive impulses from axon. Axon से लेते हैं and cyton को convey करते हैं. And axon जो होते हैं वो cyton से impulses लेते हैं और दूसरे neurons को pass कर देते हैं. Another structure is nerve fiber. The axon, it is covered with one or two sheaths. Okay, then these sheaths, they are called nerve fibers. जो ये sheaths हैं इनको हम क्या बोलते हैं students? Nerve fibers. Functions of nervous tissue. What are the different functions of nervous tissue? Nerve fibers of neurons, students, they conduct messages from one part of body to the other part of the body. Okay. Secondly, they receive stimuli from the environment. External environment से जो stimuli मिलते हैं, they send these messages to the brain and spinal cord, which are further carried to various body organs. Students, the stimuli which we get from the environment, so nerve cells क्या करते हैं? They send these messages to the brain and the spinal cord, and further these messages are carried to other body organs. Nerve impulses, students, they allow us to move our muscles when we want to move them. So ये combination जो है nervous tissue और muscle tissue का, student, it is fundamental in most of the animals. और ये जो combination है, it enables us to move rapidly, fastly, and we are able to respond to the stimuli. स्टिमुली को हम रिस्पॉन्स दे पाते हैं ड्यू टू दिस कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ nerve tissue and muscle tissue. Okay, so this is all about nervous tissue. Then friends, this worksheet is given in which there are total 8 questions, and I hope you will be able to solve this worksheet after reading the topic from the book and after watching this video. Okay, so share the worksheets timely, students, and with this video the lesson number 6 is now complete. Okay, so thank you, students. Thanks a lot.